Namaste and a warm welcome to day 10 of our 12 Days of Christmas classes. I hope you're enjoying them so far. And today we have 10 Lords leaping on board for you. And for this class, you're going to be needing a yoga strap. So if you don't have a yoga strap, you could use a dressing gown cord or a belt. It doesn't have to be a professional yoga strap at all. And we're going to be starting laying down on our mat. We'll do our breath work laying down on our mat. So go collect that, and then I'll see you back here in a moment. Okay, so welcome back. Let's start by lying down then. Okay, so lie all the way down. And let's start by hugging our knees into our chest, just gently rocking from side to side. Okay, bring your feet down to the mat, and then you're going to take your feet, heel toe them out to the edges of your mat. And then gently bring your knees in, soften them in. Bring your hands to your tummy. We'll start with some breath work, laying down today. So take a deep breath in. And with your hands resting on your tummy and low ribs there, as you inhale, allow your hands to float up. And as you exhale, you'll feel them sink down. So it's like they're being taken on a little ride by your stomach. In and out, these deep, full belly breaths. It's a beautiful way to center us. And although these are fun-filled classes, we still want to breathe and move. It's all still yoga, making you feel fabulous. So take a couple more deep breaths like this. Just centering and allowing yourself to be here for the next 20 minutes or so. Okay. And then thinking about this breath that we're using now, see if you can keep this nice, slow, calm breath as we move through our class. This is kind of a training ground for you to maintain a lovely, slow, calm breath, even when things stress you in everyday life. That's what yoga's all about, training you up for everyday life. Okay, one more gorgeous deep breath, really invite it in. And then as you exhale, extend your legs long. You can point and flex your toes a couple of times, reach your arms up and over your head. As you reach up, try not to let the ribs pop up. So breathe as if you're breathing your kidneys back into the mat. Stretch up, and again, maybe give your ankles some circles, your wrists some circles. So you wake up a little bit, depending on what time of day you're doing this class. All right, and then bring your hands down beside your hips. Just lift your chin a little bit and look at your feet. Make sure your toes are flexed up. So flare your toes, press your heels down, and don't let your feet do this, blop or blop, okay? Have them straight up. And then gently you can start to relax your head and neck down. Start to draw your right knee into your chest. Okay, pull it in nicely. And then slide your hand around the back of the hamstring. Draw it in and then take it a little bit wider so it comes more towards the armpit. And see if you can stay strong in this supporting leg. If by any chance this is too much, you can always rebend this bottom leg. Okay, or extend it if you feel okay there. If you're doing this and straining the neck, there's always the option to pop a pillow or something under the back of your head, like that. All right, I don't need it, but don't strain your neck. Okay, so now bring the knee wide towards the armpit, lift it up 90 degrees, and then reach around, take that with your with your hand and pull. This is half a happy baby. See how now my shin and my thigh bone are at 90 degrees to each other. If this is impossible for you, you could reach your leggings or use the strap like this in the sole of your foot. Okay, so opening up that hip. Lovely. And then release that leg. Hold the knee and give the knee a couple of circles so you can feel that hip circulating and warming up. Well done. For a moment, just stretch that leg all the way up to the ceiling. Again, spread the toes and then bend the leg and re-bend your left leg. Gently tip-top them side to side. Okay, and we're going to do the other side. So draw your left knee, first of all, directly into the chest. Okay, and then depending on you, you could also extend your right leg. Take 2 or 3 breaths here. And then bring that knee wider this time. So it's directed more towards the armpit. Keep pulling it in. If you feel any pressure in this hip, just release it off a little bit. Breathe, suck back and give your hips some space and then re-bend. You might have to do that a couple of times. Okay, and then from here, slide your hands under your hamstring. Draw it in. Lift up the shin so we get that 90-degree angle between shin and thigh bone. And then reach up to hold the foot. There's this little tug of war going on as you pull with the hand and press back up with the foot. This is half a happy baby. Okay. Lovely. Remember, use a strap if you need it. And then re-bend, hold the knee. And again, you're going to give that hip some loving, some circles. Okay, go in the other direction. Lovely, and now hug both legs in, hold them by both knees. Again, like little froggy circles. So we're going to now find our Lords of Leaping laying on the floor. Okay, so place your feet down on the floor, bend your right leg towards you, and either you're going to extend that leg, and some of you will be able to hold the sides of your leggings or the foot, okay, or potentially you're going to use a strap there. Okay, and then flare your toes, start to draw this leg a little bit more towards your face. Okay, take a big breath in, draw the shoulders back, and then extend your left leg long down the mat. Get the heel down, the toes are flaring. That may well mean that you have to release this leg off a little bit, but do the best you can to keep it nice and straight and draw it in. Draw it in, keep breathing. You should feel a lovely, yummy stretch all the way down the back of that leg. Keep flaring the toes. On that bottom foot, the toes are up to the ceiling. I'm going to be trying this standing up in a moment. Exhale, bring the leg out to the side like you're a lord, a leaping. Stretch out like a starburst. And then re-bend that leg. Take the strap or your hand off. Oh, I've lost my hat. Pause, and we'll do the other side, okay? So start with bent legs. Bend your left leg in, hold it in. Start to extend the leg up. You're either going to hold it with your hand or the leggings, or use your strap there. Extend the leg as best you can. Okay, and then extend your right leg long down the mat as well. Flare your monkey toes. Draw it in as best you can. I have less range of motion in my left hip, so I'm not going to push it. Just work with what you have at your edge that you have. Take a full breath and then start to bring that leg out to the side. You can flare your right arm out as well and get some space like you're a big bursting out. Get this leg as straight as you can. In a moment, we're going to try this standing up. Full round of breath in. Doesn't that feel fabulous? Full round of breath out. And then bring it back to the center. Bend that leg and bend your other leg. Take a moment to tick-tock your hips. And then we're going to come up to standing. So be sure to bring your strap with you as you come up. All right, be careful that you don't swing this around and let it hit you in the face. So be holding the buckle. Okay, I'm going to try that standing up. So again, make sure that your monkey toes are spread, your feet are facing forward, and hook your right foot with the strap. Slide your right hand down to get hold of that strap, and then start to come up to standing. You'll notice how my right arm has remained straight. So try not to bend it and get crampy, otherwise it becomes more about the shoulder and the muscle strength there. So try and keep that nice and straight. Draw it in. So it's just like we were lying down in a minute. Reach your left hand out to the side. This is like a little counterbalance. And then press down through your feet, that supporting leg. And then see if you can start to extend your right leg out to the side. Maybe it goes here. Keep smiling. Maybe you're wobbling and falling over. Or straighten up a bit more and a bit more and a bit more. Be happy with whatever you've got, but feel like you're leaping out your own skin. 10 lords a leaping. And then exhale, bend that leg and return it to the earth. Well done. If you wobbled and fell out, wobbled across the room, just have a giggle. This is all fun. Even in more serious yoga classes, it's all fun. Hook the left foot. Let's do it the left side. Okay, once again, trying to keep this left arm nice and straight. Monkey toes are spread. Inhale, come on up. And you know, you might be here and wobbling. It's okay. Your body's working to keep you balanced. Breathe. Maybe reach your right arm out as that counterbalance. And then Lords, let's leap as we stretch out. Maybe it's bent, maybe it's straight, maybe you wobbled, maybe you landed on your bottom. Doesn't matter. Take a full breath. 10 Lords are leaping. And then rebend and bring it back down to earth. Well done. You can pop the strap to the side. In that forward fold there now, just sway your hips right and left. Bring your hands to your hips and then inhale. Come on up to standing. 10 Lords are leaping. Dancers dancing. Let's go back down the song. So bend your right leg towards your bottom. Take hold of that foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, kicking the right leg back and back and back. Coming to wherever you can get to. As we find our ladies dancing in dancer's pose. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Come up. Whoops. Exhale. Release. Well done. Let's do the other side. Bend your left leg towards your bottom. Reach around for that foot. Okay, keeping that shoulder open. Inhale. Reach your right arm up. Gorgeous dancer. And then start to kick back first. Kick, kick, kick. Reaching forward, bringing the torso down. As we leap and dance today. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Come on up, dancers. Exhale, release that foot. Bring your hands down by your side. Close your eyes. Take a big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, release it off. Well done. Step your feet wide. Angle the heels in. Come down. Bring your hands up as you could sway the hips here. This is the maids and milking. Do you remember that goddess pose? Sit down into your hips. Milky cow. Bring your hands to prayer. Pray for it to finish. As we sit into goddess and our maids are milking. Sit down, one more breath, you got this. And then inhale, come on up. Reach and stretch, parallel your feet and step your way together. Well done, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forwards as we bring our bum down as elegantly as you can. Lean back onto your hips. Hold you up the backs of your thighs. Lean back. Pick up your feet. And we'll do our swan kicks. Remember, I'm going to do the gentle version today. There's all sorts of versions of this. As you kick, maybe release the hands, maybe straighten the legs. Okay, lean back and then go side to side. Or swans a swimming. One more. Hug it in. Cross your left shin over your right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, come up. Really good work. Lean back, switch the cross of your legs. And then exhale, bow forwards. Inhale, come up, lean back, rock and roll on your spine a couple of times. We're going to whiz our way up to standing. Are you ready? And off you go. Whee! All the way up. Keep reaching your arms. This is a slightly tougher option. Bring them back behind you for a more gentle option as you sit your bottom back and down for our geese a laying. Remember, this is inner spiral work. The inner thighs turn in. Sit back and down. Option 1, 2, or 3. Geese a laying. Sit back down. See, you've gone. You can go down now a little bit more. You're nearly there. Not much more of this class left to go. And then inhale, come on up. Exhale, bow forward. Step back through your downward dog. And then inhale, come forward. Bring your knees down. Lower your chest down. Bend your left leg towards your bottom, your right leg towards your bottom. Reach around for the top of your feet. Remembering not to separate the knees. Kick into your feet, drop shoulders back, kick up, 4 rings, 5 gold rings. Okay, kick. And then gently release, sit down. Keep your left foot in your hand, release your right foot down. Bring your right arm underneath you. And then pull in for turtle dove. No, French hen, sorry, this is a French hen on your left leg. All sorts of options with the shoulders here. Take one more breath, really pull it in. No sloppy ankles though. And then release that off. Left arm under your shoulder, right leg towards your booty. Draw it in. So we give those thighs a beautiful waking up. French hens. One more breath, guys. Give it a lovely stretch. This is so good for you. And then release it off. Take a pause in the middle. And then lift your chest. Draw your shoulders back like you're dragging your hands back behind you for Sphinx pose. As we now come to calling bird. So lifting and puffing through the chest. Release your face. Place your hands. Downward facing dog. Starting with the right leg, bring your right leg to pigeon, the right knee to the back of the wrist. Point your toes, claw the feet, stretch the leg back. Inhale, come up. Maybe today you stay here, but still imagine you're dragging the hands back, puff up the chest, or maybe lift up a little bit taller, strong legs. Lift your throat. Let yourself be heard, calling birds. Take one more breath, and then place your hands. Let's switch legs. Step the right leg back and your left leg forward. Beautiful. As you work your way through the numbers, you'll notice a difference in you each day as you work through. Some days you want more. Maybe you're staying here today, or maybe you're lifting up into a full calling bird. Lift your throat, lift your beak. One more breath. Super duper. And then release your hands down. Step back, downward dog. Lovely. And then walk your feet mid-mat. Your hands mid-mat. Hands to your hips. Inhale. Come on up. Reach and stretch up. As you exhale, sit into a mini chair pose. And then take your right leg, wrap it in and around for our turtle dove. Right arm wraps underneath as well. 2 turtle doves. Lovely. As you come up, bring this wrapped leg up with you. Bring it into tree pose, our pear tree pose. A partridge. Flap your wings all the way down to your hips, all the way up as high as you can reach. A partridge in a pear tree. Gently release that off. Close your eyes, take a little pause. Last side, a little seat into your hips. Pick up your left leg. Eagle pose or turtle dove pose. Wrap the wings, so it's left under right. Remember, if you want a breakdown of these poses, go back to the earlier days. And then as you unravel your wings, bring your left leg into tree, whichever one is appropriate for you. Your pear tree, and there's your partridge. Fly your wings up and down, up and down. Awesome, everybody. Inhale, one more breath. Reach, reach, reach. Release the leg. Leave your arms up there. Then exhale as you bring your hands down beside you. Turn your palms forward. Close your eyes. Deep breath in. And an even longer breath out. Well done. Day 10. 10 lords a leaping. See you next time. Namaste.